What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Having issues with the iPad, so on the phone right now. Yeah, gosh, I might have to. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Got some issues with Black Betty that I'm gonna have to figure out. So videos might be limited on that truck for a while. The Yeti's running fine and all, but I got stuff to do that, and the Acadia is kind of down because I got a diagnosis wiper motor thing. The other car is having an issue. It just all falling apart all at the same time, and I just can't. I don't know. So, y'all think I'm going to go throw a bunch of money at these vehicles and all for your entertainment? That ain't going to happen. I can't afford it. Just ain't going to happen. I'm trying my best to do stuff, content and all, but I can get off at work at 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then come home and diagnose something and test stuff, and it's not this, it's not that, and it just gets old. Getting tired. It's super hot again. I'm out in heat all day, and just I'm all but done here. I don't know. I'm not getting a newer one, not unless y'all get me past 100,000 subscribers, which isn't happening, let's be honest. So, yeah, that ain't happening. I'm not going out and buying, financing a new truck. Not for these prices. Let's look at the prices. Why not? Why don't we do a video on that? I don't even want to. I'm so tired. Just tired. Just tired. Let's look at the prices on these things. Let's compare them between Ford, Chevy, and Dodge, I guess. I don't care, I just want prices. I don't want leveling kits. Google, suck my ass. Honestly. I type in price for sale, and it gives me a bunch of bullshit. I'm so sick of Google. I could throw up on them. I'm telling you, these people are a bunch of jackasses. They just want you to buy some crap. I'm not buying it. Just looking at prices. We got a Silverado brand new in my area. Looks like an RST. It doesn't say. I'm not clicking on it because good God, they'll send you 50,000 emails. Hey, would you like to buy it? Are you interested in buying it? No. No. Not one bit. So MSRP $61,000. Oh, well, we're setting discount it to $55,000. No. Now here's one. Looks like a custom Trail Boss. Just looking at it from the front angle. $40,000. That's a lot better. There's a 1500 LT for $53,000, 2025. Another 1500 LT for $53,000. Holy crap, that looks like a ZR2, 2025 for $72,000. Wait a minute, isn't that the one with the 6.2 that's dropping left and right, and y'all gonna put OW40 in it? No. Nope. Now here's a little bit, but now we're starting to get it. This looks like a custom Trail Boss. 2025 for $39,450. That's a lot better. Now you're starting to get the prices they should be. That's not horrible. $39,450. I don't know what that includes though. I'm not going over specs right now. Just giving you generic prices. Another 2025 1500 LT for $46,000. That's $46,276. Here's one for $44,000. It's an LT. Holy crap! And there's a 2500 Duramax 2025, $92,935. Bruh, what are you smoking? Kids don't do math. Another 1500. This looks like a LT Trail Boss for $56,000. Not as bad as before. Here's an RST like the Yeti for $51,000. I like the wheels. 51 still a bit high. 52. Here's one custom Trail Boss like the Yeti, white, but it's got the, I don't like the Chevrolet across the front of the grill, but you can swap that grill out for an LT Trail Boss grill. That would be fine. This one's $39,090. So that's not bad, but it looks like a double cab. Yeah, it looks like a double cab. I ain't getting double cab. Once you go crew, you'll never go back. Here's one for $38,000. These are lower level trims and all. I don't know if they're 2.7 liter. That's a question too. I don't know what engine. It's not telling me. These are just generic prices. Most of these probably have 2.7 liter Honda motor in them. If I didn't have tow and all that, I don't know. Never gonna say never, but here's one for $49,221. Here's one for $42,000. That's a 24 for $42,000. Jiminy Christmas. Here's a 25 used with 3,000 miles for $47,000. Okie dokie. Here's a 2025 for $39,000. Those must be the 2.7 liter. I'll have to look at that. Let's look at Ford F-150s for sale. Stop. I don't care. My iPads are taking a dump. They're old. My newest one's 5 years old, so forgive me. The charging port's not. I've tried electrical tape. Maybe that's working. We'll see. 25 F-150 for sale. So 2025 Ford F-150 STX. One of the lower trims probably, I think. $45,000. Another F-150 for $47,000. $2025 Lightning Flash for $47,000 with 2,000 miles. Okay. There's a Ford F-150 STX for $39,000. $48,000. $41,000. XLT $51,000. Yeah, that's what I figured. XLT is the next step up. STX is the lowest trim probably. XLT. I wouldn't even want to know what the Platinum and the other ones are. Another XLT for $58,000. Yeah. So let's look at Ram. Let's look at the 2025 Ram 1500 for sale. The Tradesman, which I think is the lowest level you can get, $45,000. It's a nice looking truck. The Bighorn. This is only $1,500 now. $54,000. Tradesman, $41,000. Laramie, $57,000. I still don't think that's the highest trim you can get. Laramie for $60,000. There's a Bighorn for $36,000. That's more. That's better. Tradesman for $40,000. Bighorn for $37,000. Tradesman for $39,000. Bighorn Lone Star, I mean, okay, $40,000, $39,000. They're not horrible. They are pretty trucks, I'll give them that. Maybe Tradesman is the lowest level. I can't remember Tradesman or Bighorn. I think Bighorn's the next step up. But yeah, that's not horrible. Again, we'd have to look at the packages and see which packages and all that. We'll do that in another video if y'all want. Anyway, if y'all like the videos, like, subscribe, comment, share, notifications. I might have to sell them all soon. Oh my God. I can't work 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours a day and then spend my whole weekends working on vehicles. I just can't. I can't crank out like this anymore. Getting too old for this. My body just won't do it no more after surgery. So, it is what it is. We'll see. Hopefully Yeti keeps running strong. I get alignment on it coming up. So, work on that tomorrow, I guess. Trying to get that scheduled. And need tires for just about all of them. What fun. Anyway, guys, once we hit 100, doing a free giveaway. Love y'all. Catch you on the next one.